Hi, this is Wretha, January the 3rd, and I'm knitting. This is what I do now in my spare time. This is called a knitting loom. This one is by Provocraft, I believe. I also have this one that I got. I got a set of these. These are more flexible, which is good. But right now I'm doing a hat for Primitive Bob. And basically the way you do this is you would wrap the string, the yarn, by hand around these little pegs. Which, no, I'm doing this by hand. It takes a long time. I have no patience. So I created this. Don't know what I would call it, but basically it's a pen top off of an ink pen. And I enlarged the hole a little bit with a hot nail, and I threaded the yarn through here, and now I can do this. It goes lots faster. I'm showing off. That's a good way to mess up. And then what you do is you pull this across, you grab the yarn. Now, that's not going anywhere. And now I can just sit here and knit. I don't know how to knit with knitting needles. I never learned. I learned how to crochet when I was a kid from my mother, but again, I had no patience. I still don't, and it goes too slow for me. This goes a lot faster. I can do a hat in just a matter of a few days. Once I get faster, I should be able to do a hat in a day or less. Another thing that I've done to improve my knitting, this little knitting tool that they send you, and it typically has one of these little plastic things over the top of the needle to protect the tip. Most people take those off and throw them away. I've determined, actually this was Primitive Bob's idea, that you could, instead of taking it off, push it down, so that now there's this little lip on here. And what that does is when you grab the yarn and you pull the yarn across, it keeps the yarn from sliding up the shaft all the way. It pushes the yarn down. This works either direction, whether you're pulling the yarn towards you like I am, or if you're doing one of the other knitting methods where your loom is like this and you're pulling the yarn up this way. It's a little harder to do. You're doing it up and over. It helps to push the yarn instead of the yarn sliding all the way up. So I want to give some props out to Mikey's Mail. It's on YouTube. I highly recommend that you go see Mikey's Mail if you want to learn about loom knitting or if you want to learn about crocheting. Mikey's Mail, I have learned a lot from that site. I'm pretty new at this, and getting to see somebody actually doing it who has some camera skills. Thank you, Mikey. Just want to say thank you. You've inspired me and have helped me do this. So I guess that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.